Hey, Brad.
Hey, Dad, do we still have the Navy?
You do. I'm not sure they defend me at this point.
All right, see it.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
No?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you got any questions, just holler.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
Anytime, day or night.
All right, thanks.
Call me at work if you want. That was easy. What are you doing, Wilson?
Well, Tim, I'm admiring my yams.
Can I leave you alone?
No, Tim. See, I'm a charter member of the Tuber of the Month Club. Did you realize that in New Guinea, a family is judged by the quality of the yams that they grow? As a matter of fact, the father passes down his yam-growing skills to his children.
Well, I just gave Brad the big sex talk. I don't think he's ready for the big yam talk yet.
I thought you discussed the birds and the bees with Brad years ago.
I did. But the bee has found the honey and he's gone a bit cuckoo.
Well, you seem quite at ease about it. I must say I'm very impressed you can speak so openly to Brad about it.
Sex. It was a snap. It was over in a couple seconds.
Seconds.
Yeah, I just said if you got any questions, just holler. And I avoided the issue. I said nothing and I blew the whole thing.
Well, maybe you can just try again.
You're right. I just want to say the right thing. If I mess up and turn off, I'm afraid he'll never come to me again.
You know, Jim, that reminds me of my old friend and pinochle partner, Hubert Humphrey. He said all you have to do is be yourself and speak from your heart and your guts.
Unfortunately, I left most of my guts on an aircraft carrier.
But your heart is still in the right place.
No, the second landing, it shifted to the left just a skosh.
Tim, I think you'll do just fine.
You're good friend, Wilson.
I am what I am.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah, Dad.
You help me work on the hot rod?
Sure.
Great. All right. Put your gloves on. I'm going to try to tack this firewall, okay?
So, Dad, how long do you think it's going to take to finish the hot rod?
I don't know. I don't want to rush into it. Important things in life you don't want to rush into, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, especially when it comes to cars and tools, you want to take your time and do things right.
Exactly. But that rule doesn't just apply to cars and tools. You also want to take your time when you're going to have food.
What do you mean?
You know that Polish smorgasbord we like? You don't go right up to Olga and say, I want all the kielbasa and all the sauerkraut right now.
You do.
All right, bad example. Football. You don't go right in and try to score, do you?
You don't?
In football, you do. Gardening. Think gardening. You don't plant your flower unless your bed's made. No.
You know, Dad, maybe it's just me, but I don't have a clue what you're trying to say.
It isn't just you. I want to talk about your naturals.
Dad, there's nothing to talk about.
I want to talk about sex for a minute.
Dad, I don't want to.
I want you to listen to me. Listen up. Okay, please? Listen up. Sex is, it's like a car. The best idea is to keep the car in the garage for a long time. And then somewhere in the future, the distant future, when that garage door opens, you gotta think car cover.
Look, Dad, I know all about safe sex, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
If you're having sex in high school, there is something to worry about.
Dad, I'm not having sex. Not with Angela, not with anybody.
I know that. That's good. Of course not.
So, Dad, how old were you your first time?
What? 37.
I thought you wanted to have a real talk.
Well, I was a few years older than you, but I was still way too young. I knew nothing about women.
You didn't?
No, I knew the mechanics of it and everything, but I didn't realize how much responsibility was involved in having an intimate relationship with girls.
Wow. Never heard you talk like this before.
Well, it's kind of hard for me to talk about stuff like this with you. It's hard for me to talk about stuff like this with Mom. But we open a line of communication. I want to keep it that way. This makes me feel real good, okay?
You know, some guys that hang out and think that by having sex it makes you a man.
I used to think that too. But I think the truth is, you should be a man first, and then think about sex.
So what do you think? How many years away am I?
Well, there's no set number of years.
When will I know when I'm a man?
Your mom and I will tell you.
So, how you feeling?
Oh, fat. Just hope you never get pregnant.
I think you look great.
Thank you.
And Heidi, here's a tip. When it comes time for diapers, I recommend cloth.
Really?
Much softer on baby's body. Well, but disposables are so convenient.
Ladies, I'm trying to do a show.
Sorry, Chanel.